riding a 5-game winning streak. They now won 4 of 5 of their
last games. Meanwhile, Plymouth State is looking to pick up the pieces this game. They are 5-9 on the season, and coming into this game, they are on a 4-game losing streak. However, the Bats are alive as they are led by sophomore utility player Danny Quinn, who has 15 hits with an average of 300. Another bat to look out for is junior outfielder Luke Sokolsky, who has the second most RBIs on the team, being 8, and currently holds the only home run that the Panthers have. First of a doubleheader for Keene State baseball today. First pitch coming up in just a moment. Glad you're with us on the Owls Media Network. That was the first pitch there. Pitching today for the Panthers is Trey Parker. Let's see here. As the pitch is hit to third, scoops it up, throws to first, and he's out.
Yeah, good effort there by Ehlers to get down the line. He just not quite enough. Wasn't hit soft enough there, but going after the third pitch early.
Yeah, a little bit of a different game today. Plymouth State is the home team today of this doubleheader due to field conditions from before, but
yeah, it should be interesting. These two teams obviously are, pretty decent rivals, obviously, in state.
Shows bunt, but that's a strike. Barnes, the second baseman, up to bat today. Another ball. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike 2.
Could see a good mix of pitches today from Parker, obviously coming in with a 4.84 ERA. Try to get that down a bit.
That is looped into right field for a base hit.
Great piece of hitting there by Barnes. He just kind of takes what he gets there from the pitcher and lines it right into right field for a base hit. Going the opposite way. Gotta love to see that.
And now we have Chatfield up.
Looking for his third shot of the year, I guess.
Yes, definitely. The pitch. Taken for ball 1. Even though Trey Parker has a 4.84 ERA, the batters are struggling against him, only batting .229. So we'll see how Keene State does today, as that's another ball.
Yeah, good patience so far by Chatfield, working ahead too well. This is where you want to be if you're a hitter, certainly.
Be ball 3 here. Definitely a hitter's count, but perfect for Tommy Chatfield. I'm sure he's going to swing on this pitch here, take the green light. Here it comes. He did not. That'll be ball 4. Early on, the Owls have 2 on base here.
Yeah, good at bat there from Jonathan Chatfield. Doesn't try to do anything with it, obviously. No good pitches in there, really. So just looks at all 4, and he's on with a walk. Got to love that patience.
And we have Josh Beon up to bat here.
Yeah, chance for an early lead.
Strike 1. Still looking for his first home run here. Maybe that will happen today.
Yeah, I can't tell. We do have a bit of a breeze today. Not sure exactly where it's going, though.
Just outside for a ball. Count will be 1-1 here. As Parker sets. Here's the pitch. Popped up. And right to the pitcher for out number 2.
Yeah, just not what you want there for Beon. He definitely was going up hacking and just kind of popped one up there. Got a pitch right in on the hands and hard to kind of stay back on that. You have to stay back on that, or at least have a short swing if you want to make contact.
Brendan Eden now up to plate. He had a very good game on Thursday, going 4 for 4. See if he can continue that magic here with the pitch. Taken for strike one. He was Keene State's good luck charm last game, definitely. So we'll see if that luck carries over to this at bat, as we do have runner in scoring position here. Cut and miss. We strike two.
Yeah, 3 of the 4 times Eaton got on, he came around to score, as you mentioned. So see if he can keep that up today.
Oh, no doubt. And the pitch. Just outside for ball one.
Parker definitely wanted that one. He just didn't get it. Tried to clip that outside corner.
Good pitch, though, nonetheless. Parker sets. He fires. And that's a base hit. No, that'll be lined out to right field. Hit pretty well, though. That'll be it for the Owls in the top of the first inning on the Owls Media Network.
Comprehensive learning is being able to adapt to experiences and apply the things that I learned. Being an athlete and juggling academics helped me grow as a person, and things that I've learned, I was able to apply it in another field, putting them into everyday life. Developing comprehensive learning helped me prioritize certain things to make sure I get to where I want to be.
Welcome back to the Owls Media Network. Keene State is starting Phil Nichols today. He's a right-handed pitcher who's 2 for 1 on the year so far, but he has an impressive 2.93 ERA, second lowest on the team. And he'll be looking to decrease that stat today with a win, hopefully.
Yeah, I got to see him last time out Sunday afternoon in the second game of the Rhode Island doubleheader, and looked good through 6 innings. But the wheels overall just kind of came apart for Keene State in the 7th. But nonetheless, a very solid 6 innings for him, and didn't allow anything through that. So we'll see if we can keep it up.
Keene State sporting their all-black attire today. I got to say, I am a fan of the all-black. It's definitely very sleek looking.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to see the all-black this year. Obviously, they're playing as the road team, so they usually do this when they're on the road. So, but definitely a cool look.
It's cool 43 degrees on this Saturday afternoon as Nichols is finishing up his warm-up pitches here. The sun is out, though, so hopefully it's not too cold for them out there.
Yeah, more typical April baseball weather from the other day where it was close to 70.
Leading off for the Panthers is second baseman number 29, Tyler Hicks, as he steps up to the plate. As Nichols sets. First pitch, here we go. Taken for ball one, little low there.
Yeah, key for Nichols is going to be obviously to get ahead of hitters in this one. Stay ahead.
That one almost clipped him, it looked like. That'll be taken for ball one. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, taken for ball two.
Yeah,
very lively Plymouth dugout, as you guys might be able to hear.
Yeah, falling behind early 3-0. Had a couple fastballs there, first 2.
Good strike by Nichols. Did not take the green light there. That is hit into shallow right. But the right fielder is there to make the catch. It'll be out number 1.
Good way to start for Keene State. You get behind 3-0 there for Nichols, but able to battle back, get that first strike, and then get the out on the second pitch. Soft contact into right field. So definitely what you love to see early here out of Nichols, and he'll look to keep that going today.
Jackson Curtis up to bat today, the shortstop, as he cuts and misses for strike number 1. He has the second highest batting average on the team with 286, so he's probably their second hottest bat on the team today. As pitch 2 is in the dirt, taken for a ball. Here is the pitch. Taken high, ball 2.
Yeah, these Plymouth State hitters working ahead in the count early in things, but they couldn't materialize it for that first batter. We'll see.
Cut on a miss for strike number 2. Yeah, Plymouth State overall seems to be struggling a little bit here, so they're looking to pick up the pieces today.
Yeah, only batting, I think, around 230 as a team.
As he gets cut down looking for strike number 3, that'll be out number 2.
Great execution there by Nichols. He gets behind 2-1, but comes right back with back-to-back heaters, and he puts away Curtis there for out number 2. Good execution by the Owls pitcher.
Danny Quinn up to bat now, the first baseman. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Looks like it's going out of play, though, right above our booth here. Not on the softball field this time, though. So.
No. Nothing going on over there today, at least.
Quiet day out here as he shows but holds up for ball number 1. Here's the pitch. Hit to third, but scooped up. Throw to first is in time, and that'll be 3 up and 3 down for Keene State on the Owls Media Network.
I remember writing in the 2nd grade that I wanted to be a teacher, and I always knew that I was going to be a teacher. I started school a year early, and it created challenges for me because I wasn't able to pick up material as fast as the other students. Outside of school, my Jaju would quiz me on my math facts and read with me. It showed me that even though I had challenges in school, there were still people who wanted to help me. In high school, I knew I had to work harder than everyone else to get the same results, but I had teachers that would help me in subject areas outside of their own because they could relate to how I felt. The way these interactions with my Jaju and my teachers made me feel while I was learning is the inspiration for how I'd like my students to feel. I'm able to build relationships and be vulnerable with my students when they're struggling because I've been in their shoes and I know exactly how they feel. Being able to relate to them from my own experience has become a massive asset in becoming a teacher.
Welcome back to the Owls Media Network, as Nathaniel Hudson will be up to bat in just a moment here. He's walking up to the plate.
Yeah, Owls had a chance there that first inning. They had first and second, 1 out, couldn't drive anything in though. We'll see about this inning.
I do wonder if them being the away team on their home field is a little tricky, as first pitch is taken low for a ball.
Obviously, they have most of their home, families and fans cheering them on here, so it does have to feel, I guess, a little weird.
As that's fouled down the third base line to the third base coach. Hudson looking to get on here, as that is also taken low for a ball.
Yeah, Parker's been missing a lot seemingly inside early on in the game. I mean, hasn't come back to bite him too much. He has walked a guy.
He's taken for a strike. That'll make the count even at 2-2 here. Hudson not really taking a hack at the ball here. We'll see if that changes, as that's taken low for ball 3. That'll be full count. I'm sure he'll gladly take the walk here, but we're looking for some sort of activity.
Yeah, leadoff walk, you certainly take that as...
That'll be grounded to third. The toss over to first is in time for the first out.
Yeah, Parker continuing to work inside, and he's jammed quite a few Keene hitters actually with it. Aside from getting behind a bit, he's been able to battle back nicely. So nice job there once again from the Panthers pitcher. Get out number 1.
Evan McHugh steps up to plate. the shortstop today. He's also looking to get something going as he loops that on to the right field side of the field for a base hit single. That was pretty well executed hit there by Evan McHugh.
Yeah, good piece of hitting by McHugh. I think he was going up there thinking first pitch swing all the way. I mean, he got a pitch inside and he just kind of fisted it off into right field. So you like to see that, being able to adjust to that pitch if you're Keene State.
Oh, definitely. As now we have up to the plate Callie. As the first pitch comes in for a strike. Also, an Evan up to bat today. See if the two Evans can get something going here. As the pitch comes in for a ball high and out.
Callie was good on Thursday. He worked 3 innings, 1 run allowed out of the bullpen for the Owls, so pitching.
See if that translates to hitting as he hits that into right center as the center fielder comes in and makes the catch for the first out.
Yeah, wind blowing in, it seems like a little bit today, so kind of knocked that ball down. Thought maybe it would have a chance to kind of bloop in, but just hung up long enough for the second out.
Wyatt Daff still yet to get on base with a hit here. We'll see if that will change. As the first pitch is taken for a strike.
You got to like what you've seen from Plymouth State out of Parker so far.
Throw to first, not in time. I see that as a common factor in a lot of these baseball games. A lot of pickoff attempts here.
We saw one on Thursday. Keene State got out of the inning with it.
As the pitch comes in. As he hits that, loops it to center for a base hit. That'll make runners on first and second. That'll be, I believe, his first hit of the year, if I'm not mistaken. So it's good for Daft here.
Good piece of hitting there, yeah, by Daft. He doesn't try to do too much. A lot of the Owls have been on base today. That's been the key. Just take what you're getting from Parker and do what you can with it, and he kind of just loops that into center for a base hit. So it's a good small ball going on early on.
As Tommy Ehlers is up to bat, he'll take the first pitch. Just outside for ball number 1. This is kind of the perfect spot for Tommy Ehlers here. He's definitely a nice contact hitter. 1 out, excuse me, as he looks to get a run in. As he hits that deep to left, that'll be over the left fielder's head. 2 runners are looking to score here. Oh, just one as the man on third decides to hold up. But that will be 1 run in for Keene State as Tommy Ehlers does his job today.
Yeah, great piece of hitting there by Ehlers. He just takes the pitch and absolutely turns on it. He drove it into left field, right over the left fielder's head. Just staying back and kind of letting that natural power do its thing, and great piece of hitting.
Yeah, now we'll see if Barnes can drive in this runner at third here, Daft. I'm sure Coach Blood is happy with that execution there.
He hasn't missed that second home run by too much.
As the pitch is grounded to third. They're going to score a run as they fire to first for the out. And I guess that will be out number 3, as it is, still 1-0 here on the Owls Media Network.
All right, pay attention. Welcome to Fandom 101. We'll cover the tools of the trade from foam fingers in the wave to the super secret wave. How's that for a course description? Lesson 1, your game starts long before the opening whistle, so arrive prepared. 2, if something piques your interest, raise your hand. And 3, work in groups. NCAA championships. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Get your seats today at ncaa.com/tickets. Class dismissed.
Welcome back to the Owls Media Network, as we're already in the top of the third here. Or excuse me, the bottom of the second. Almost the top of the third. We got Joshua Welch up to bat today. First pitch. Low in the dirt. Plymouth State really liked that pitch, I suppose, as they're riled up down there.
Yeah. Here's some screams down there.
Get their teammates going here. Not a bad strategy, I suppose, as that is a strike.
Yeah, Nichols doing something here this game. Once again, has a little bit of a lead to work with. They gave him one against Rhode Island as well.
Low and out for ball number 2. Joshua Wealth, not one of their weaker hitters. He's 269 for his average on the year. As he hits that 2-3, fires to first, in time for the first out, as Welsh is retired.
Yeah, Nichols had his fair bit of strikeouts in the second game, but able to get some soft contact as well. And you saw that there off the bat of Welsh.
High cut for a miss. That'll be strike 1. Aiden Ponder, not many at bats, only 8, but he is batting .500, so he's got it on 4 out of those 4 out of those 8 times, yes. Sorry about that. As that is hit to the shortstop, fires to first, in time for the second out. 2 quick outs for Keene State.
Oh, love this. A couple really easy ground ball contact outs for Keene State on Plymouth State, and keep that pitch count down if you're Phil Nichols. Be able to work deep into this game. Only 20 pitches so far.
Brian McGrath up to bat today, looking to get something going here. Struggling just a little bit. As Nichols throws in this first pitch. Will be inside for a ball. That one's popped up. Looking like the second baseman will get that. Ooh, a little bit of trouble there, but nonetheless got the out. As that'll be 3 up, 3 down on the Owls Media Network.
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team, on my campus, and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
Welcome back to the Owls Media Network, as Jonathan Chatfield is up to bat. Definitely a person you want leading off an inning here. Already in top of the third inning, gone by pretty quickly so far as the first pitch comes in. Big cut and a miss for strike number 1.
That's the first strike that Chatfield's seen. He walked on 4 pitches back in that first inning. They weren't able to score, though.
Another big cut and a miss for strike 2. A little unusual for Chatfield to have 2 back-to-back swings and misses like that, but we'll see what he does with this third pitch here, as he takes that low and out for ball number 1. And the pitch. High and out for ball number 2. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see it on the broadcast, but the Panthers do have the Phillies P on their on their coaches here, their helmets, as Chatfield fouls out on the first base side.
A nice battle here from Chatfield. Got down 0-2, but he's worked his way back into this at bat now.
Keene State with 4 hits, looking for a 5th, as that is up and out for ball number 3. Full count now for Chatfield. Kind of the count he wants to be in here as this pitch comes in. Fouls that behind him, behind the catcher. Looks like maybe into the lacrosse field.
Yeah, we got a women's lacrosse game going on right now also, so maybe they'll have a bit of a delay.
Yes,
we'll
good
see.
luck to them. Another foul ball down the first base, right off the first baseman's foot, but that seemed to be intentional. He's okay.
Probably don't see as much action at first as you do at third with Coach Blood down there, but
very true. As Chatfield hits that deep, but the center fielder is under it for the first out.
yeah, great contact there by Chatfield. The thought for a second had a chance to get out. It just didn't carry at all. Not seeing too much carry from the ball today. Kind of a chillier afternoon, obviously, but
yeah, only 43 out today. Although from the broadcast booth, a lot of fly balls look like they're going out initially. So unfortunately, that one did not carry as Bean is up.
You have to really hit one at this, especially if you hit it out to center. You have to really make some good contact with it in order to get it out here.
Oh, that definitely would have been out in other stadiums, as Keene State center field is 410 feet out. As the second pitch, 2 foul balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, good work overall from Parker. I mean, he has allowed the run. Hasn't struck out anybody. He came in kind of more, looking more like a finesse type pitcher today, but
just missed for ball number 1.
For the most part, I mean, he's worked around some early trouble as well. He could have given up more last inning.
So that's another ball for ball 2. Yeah, maybe not pitching as many strikes as he'd like, but he's definitely getting out of these situations, which is, you know, doesn't matter how you get the out as long as you get it. As that is fouled to the pitcher, as we'll get another chance for the batter here.
Yeah, got a piece of B on, I think.
Here's the pitch. Fouled back. Good battle we got going on here.
One thing I've noticed early on is the Owls are kind of, seems like these last few at-bats, they've been kind of falling behind in the count early, but they're also doing a good job of battling right back against Parker.
That is just missing outside for ball 3.
Yeah, case in point, I mean, working it back to a full count just like Chatfield did, now you might get something to hit right here.
As that is roped into right field, but that will be caught for out number 2.
Some solid contact this inning for Keene State, but they're just hitting them basically right at these outfielders. Just happens sometimes in baseball. You got to shake it off, but some tough luck early on.
Yeah, they're definitely making some solid contact, as the dings off the bat are pretty loud today. But as my broadcast partner said, they are kind of just going straight to the outfielders, as the first pitch is a ball that is high and out.
Yeah, Eaton is absolutely on fire right now at the bat.
Another foul behind us. That'll be 1-1 on the count. Eaton looking to keep the inning alive here. Low for ball 2. So Ian readies up. Here's the pitch. Another high ball for ball number 3.
Yeah, great count to be in right now if you're Eaton, excuse me. 3-1 pitch. He might get something to drive. We'll see.
So he hits that foul. Out of play near the first baseman line.
Another full count here.
Yep, as you said. Definitely making Parker work here. As the pitch comes in. And that is also hit foul to the right side. Yeah, definitely making Parker work out here. Already at 50 pitches in just the third inning. We'll see if his day will be ending sooner rather than later, as Keene State is making him battle. As the pitch comes in, ball 4. He'll take that walk.
Good at bat there by Eaton, able to get ahead in the count 3-1. Didn't get that pitch that he wanted to drive, but able to draw a walk. And when we talked with Coach Blood after the last game, he kind of wanted more, I think, out of his team, you know, taking advantage of opportunities. It's been a bit of a struggle early on so far, but we'll see.
That is taken for a strike as Nathaniel Hudson is up to bat. Yeah, as you mentioned, Keene State, a lot of situations where they could have gotten more than just 1 or 2 runs in, unable to execute, looking to change that up today.
Yeah, they've had their chances early, just one to show for it.
So that's taken high for a ball.
It's just about capitalizing in those big spots.
Luckily for Keene, their defense was able to hold Western New England 1-5 as that's strike 2. But yeah, as you mentioned, there were a lot of situations where maybe it could have been like 8 or 9-1, but they just weren't able to capitalize on the moment there. As the pitch comes in, and that is a hit and run, but that'll actually get down at the center fielder. That'll make runners on the corners.
Yeah, that's great baseball right there. Absolutely good job by Coach Blood, probably putting that sign on to get Eaton going. And gotta love the hit and run there with 2 outs, and it works out perfect. You go first to third for Eaton, and now you got another scoring opportunity.
This will be a moment to prove that Keene State can, in fact, capitalize on these bigger moments here. As Evan McHugh is up to bat here. He's looking to drive in a run here for Keene. As a bit of a pickle here. And
oh wow.
My goodness.
Great baseball right there.
As Eaton comes in to score, as that was a attempted steal by Hudson, but I think that might have been intentional to get Eaton home there.
That's the old, steal second base, a guy on third, try to distract him, and Plymouth just fell right for it. Throw down to second. If you're the catcher there, I think you have to just hold on to that ball, let the guy go to second.
This one on and miss. Wow, that's the first time I've seen something like that in a while, but clearly it did pay off here. That was some Sandlot stuff, I feel like,
yeah.
As the pitch comes in for a ball.
Yeah, that's what coaches will, preach to their players on that type of play is, just let the guy have second base, don't throw it down, and, because obviously something like that can happen, the runner will be off from third, so.
As the pitch comes in, that'll be popped up down the first base line, but out of play. 1-2 on the count today.
But at the same time, good job there by Coach Blood, kind of drawing something up on the drawing board there to try to get a run in, and it works for Keene State. So got to be creative sometimes.
Oh, definitely. That was a very unique play they just executed as the pitch comes in. As that is hit to the center fielder, which is caught for the third out, as Keene State gets one in on a devious play on the Owls Media Network.
College sports fans, get ready for game day with officially licensed merchandise from the NCAA official online shop, ncaa.com/shop. Get the whole family geared up with the best collection of apparel and accessories, including t-shirts, sweatshirts, headwear, championship gear, and more. Visit the NCAA shop for today's special offer and rep your favorite team now. Only at ncaa.com/shop.
Welcome back to the Owls Media Network as Keene State now leads 2-0 after the well-drawn-out play that allowed Eaton to steal home as Nichols is back on the mound. Only 22 pitches through 2 innings here. We'll see if we can keep up this fast-pacedness from him.
Yeah, very efficient. I mean, that's 11 pitches per inning, so on average.
Yeah, Keene State looking to make this a quick game considering they have another one right after this one, as it's a doubleheader today. LEC games as well, so Keene State's looking to definitely take both of these today.
Yeah, as a Plymouth State, as you mentioned in the pregame, coming in, losing 5 in a row. Anything can happen, though, in baseball, so you got to treat every game as seriously as you can.
Got to shake off those losses and just try to get those wins here. As Nichols sets and throws the first pitch, which will be a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, 2-0 was the lead that Nichols got out to against Rhode Island as well.
As that is hit to the shortstop, bobbled a little bit, but throw to first in time for the out.
Good job to stick with it for McHugh at short. Kind of bobbled it, but, enough time to compose yourself, gather, and just make a good throw to first. That's what he did.
Yeah, I noticed that with a lot of shortstops, they do like the pump into the glove, which will sometimes let the runner get to first base in time, but he was able to compose himself there. As Nichols throws, high for ball 1. As Sokolsky is up to bat, his first at bat of the day. He has Plymouth's only home run. Maybe he's looking to get their second right now, as the pitch is fouled to the back left area near the lacrosse field.
Oh, yeah, definitely right into the field.
It's looking like they're delaying the game over there. As the first pitch, or not the first pitch, excuse me. That's a strike, though. That'll be 1-2. So Nichols is looking to get the second out. That is looped into left field, very softly hit, as Sokolsky gets on base here.
Yeah, good piece of hitting there by the Panthers center fielder. That was definitely something kind of off the plate a little bit away from him, but he kind of just reaches out and pokes it into left field. You'll love to see that. One guy who is great at doing that, I think, in the major leagues is Xander Bogaerts. Just going to the opposite field. That wasn't opposite field, but
point still stands. Poke that right out there. As that is hit to third. On to first for the second out.
Might have had a chance at 2 there. Chatfield just kind of bobbled it, but was still able to get that runner at first. So
yeah,
2
decided
out.
To make it safe and just throw over to first. That bobbling definitely costed the double play, but we'll see if Nichols can pitch out of this one here.
Yeah, just get the sure out there.
As that is hit into left field, as he's there to make the catch for the third out. Another quick inning for the Owls today on Keene State Media Network.
To them, the whole world looks like an opportunity, one to be seized, built upon, and made better for their sport and the people around it. To student athletes, every opportunity is a chance to change what could be and show the world what opportunity can do.
Welcome back to the Owls Media Network as we're in the top of the fourth. Very quick game so far as Nicholas has been pretty good out there today on the mound.
Yeah, he's been very efficient out there. I think he threw probably at least 10 pitches. I mean, maybe under that. I don't know what the exact count is right now, but yeah, that was a very clean inning for him. Very efficient inning. Got a lot of first pitch outs. So.
Oh, yeah. No, definitely. He's in the low 30s, no doubt, as Evan McHugh, or excuse me, I get these Evans mixed up here. Evan Callie is up to bat. 11 versus 11 today.
Battle of the sticks.
Yes. As he hits that to the second baseman. Close play, but he is out. Ump had to think about it for a second there, but nonetheless, that is the first out of the inning.
That's why you hustle down the line there for Callie. Almost beat that out, so.
Yeah, the ump definitely was not sure for a second there if he was safe or out, but alas, he was out as Daft is up to bat after hitting that nice base hit in his last go. As he hits that to first baseman will take that for out number 2. 2 quick outs for Parker here. Little surprising to see Keene State go down that fast, but nonetheless, Parker will gladly take that.
Playing this like it's almost like it's a spring training game, and you just want to get up north, you know. Taking a lot of first pitch swings, both of these teams.
Yeah, maybe they're looking to just get to that second game of their doubleheader today, as Ehlers will take the first pitch just outside for a ball. Tommy Ehlers, his last at-bat, pretty nice base hit for him today. As he's looking to do it again for this pitch. Just outside again. That'll be 2-0.
Yeah, I guess just off the plate. Looked pretty good.
Yeah, we definitely have a weirder angle up here, but yeah, I can't lie. That did look like a good pitch, but called a ball by the ump as the third pitch comes in here. It's another ball high and out. Good count for Tommy Ehlers here. I'm sure he'll take the walk if he gets one, but it definitely seems like the kind of guy to want to get a hit here, as he will take ball 4. So a 2-out walk for Parker as Ehlers trots to first.
See if Keene can get something going here with 2 outs. They did last inning. Pushed across that second run.
Barnes also with a hit today, looking to get another one, maybe advance Ehlers in scoring position. As the pitch comes in. Ooh, close to his face there, but he's able to get out of the way for ball 1.
Yeah, he got hit last game right in the head as well, and he was luckily okay. But
yeah, he got up really quick after that hit. Keene State, a lot of hits that game, as the pickoff to first is not in time. As Parker sets, looking to fire. And the pitch. Just outside again. It'll be ball 2. High and out for ball number 3. A lot of, that's 6 straight balls, if I'm not mistaken, 7 now by Parker.
Yeah, you just got to kind of gather up and fire in one here over the plate.
As Barnes will take that for strike 1.
Still a great count, though, if you're Hamilton Barnes. I mean, you got one good there. You let him throw that strike, see if you can drive it here.
As Ehlers takes off. Does not matter, though, as that is ball 4. 2 straight walks for Parker. Keene State will definitely take that as their power hitter. Yeah, 4 on the day. Chatfield's coming up. He's definitely looking to make some noise here. Hits it deep. Most at-bats here. See if he can hit it deep enough at this at-bat. Just looking to get a run in here.
Yeah, he drove that last one deep to center. Just didn't have quite enough.
Maybe on a warmer day. As that is outside for ball 1. Looks like the pitching coach will come in, talk to Parker as he's a little unsteady, it seems, throwing a lot of balls.
Yeah, he's been getting behind these last 2 hitters and walked them, combined 9 pitches. So just 1 strike in his last 10.
There is 2 outs, though, so he's could very easily get out of this inning just as easily as Keene State could and cause some more noise here. So we'll see what the outcome is in just a moment.
Yeah, Keene State got that last run all with 2 outs as they pulled the old have the runner go from first and try to score the runner from third, and it worked out.
Yeah, you don't see that every day. Seems like their discussion is over. See if Parker is a little bit more settled down now.
Yeah, sometimes that's all you need is just a little reminder, just throw the ball over the plate. Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, you got to forget about those runners on first and second. You got 2 outs, so they don't really matter. And all things considered here, just looking to get that 3rd out. The pitch. There's a strike. Be 1-1. See if Parker delivers a few more strikes here now that he's had his coach come and speak to him. As he sets and fires. As that is hard hit but foul on the right side.
I was going to say fair. That was absolutely stung.
Yeah, that was a missile. But that's what Chatfield is known for, hitting those balls as hard as he can.
Still just in his first year, too, with Keene.
This pitch comes in. That'll be popped up near third base. Third baseman's under it and will make the catch for the 3rd out. Owls not able to get a run in, as that is 3 outs on the Owls Media Network.
Comprehensive learning is being able to adapt to experiences and apply the things that I learned. Being an athlete and juggling academics helped me grow as a person, and things that I've learned, I was able to apply it in another field, putting them into everyday life. Developing comprehensive learning helped me prioritize certain things to make sure I get to where I want to be.
Welcome back to the Owls Media Network. As Nichols is back up on the mound, he is only 30 pitches in here in the 4th, which is very impressive.
Yeah, just 9 pitches last inning.
See if he has the potential to stay in the whole game if he keeps pitching like this. So we'll see what Coach Blood does with him for today. But so far he's been dealing out there, so we'd love to see that.
Yeah, at this rate, he really hasn't run into too much trouble at all from Plymouth. So
yeah, just 1 hit on the day, looking to keep his good pitching going here. As Curtis, number 13, the shortstop, is up to bat. Plymouth dugout getting them hyped up here as the first pitch by Nichols comes in. Shows bunt, but fouled back.
Yeah,
got the ump, but he seems to be just fine.
Plymouth just trying to get something going here. They've been stifled so far on offense, so maybe, trying to employ that leadoff bunt single, something.
As that is popped up, Chatfield looks to be under, and he is, for another quick out.
2 pitches. This game just flying right along.
Oh, yeah. We'll see if Nichols can stay under 40 pitches, as that he's been throwing around 10 pitches an inning.
Yeah, 10 pitches an inning. I mean, at that rate, you're easily going a complete game.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
10 pitches under the number of the inning there. As that is high for ball number 1. Ball 2, another high and in, same spot there.
Yeah, Quinn entered today, as you mentioned in the pregame. Probably Plymouth's best hitter. He's hitting right at 300 coming into the day.
Looking to get it started for Plymouth here. There's a strike. There'll be 2-1. Yeah, the Plymouth hasn't really been in many hitters counts this evening, or afternoon, sorry, as that'll be 3-1. Maybe looking to get a walk here, just to get anyone on. Doesn't really matter how they do it. Just trying to get somebody on as the pitch comes in. As that's hit, just fouled down the third base line.
Kind of a little soft liner there. Didn't get it off, really. I mean, he did barrel it, but not kind of the good part of the barrel that you want to get it, and
yeah,
kind of
just
looped
had some curve on it there. So 3-2. And here's the pitch. Cut down looking for out number 2.
Great job there by Nichols to battle right back. Got down 3-1. He's been down a couple times today, 3-1, but he's battled right back every time, and just being confident in your pitches, learning to, trust your defense behind you, and it's just the second K of the day, but he's been very good.
Outs are outs. Doesn't matter how you get them. As the first pitch comes in, for a strike. A little bit of a breaking ball there.
Yeah, you could strike out, 10 and still lose a game, so.
Seems like the Angels have been like that, Trout and Ohtani playing out of their minds, but the Angels just can't seem to put it together here.
Yeah, that's a theme with them, it seems, every year is pitching.
As that will be ball number 2.
I mean, outside of Ohtani, it's like, who do they really have in that rotation, I guess?
As that is hit to the right fielder, as he'll make the catch. That'll be 3 up, 3 down once again for Keene State on the Owls Media Network.
Being a part of the different activities and organizations that I've been a part of, I'm actually able to see myself where I'm like, hey, I actually can make a change. I'm one person that can make a difference.
Division III has helped me to develop teamwork skills, critical thinking skills, time management skills.
It's not just about basketball, or it's not just about school. It's about developing yourself as a person altogether.
Welcome back to the Owls Media Network. As it is the top of the 5th already. It's only been 50 minutes. We're already about halfway through this game here.
Yeah, it's been incredibly fast. I mean, both pitchers, especially Nichols, not having to throw a lot of pitches every inning. He's just mowing them down right now.
Parker is at 81 pitches, so I would imagine this very well could be his last inning, but we shall see.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, Nichols hasn't had to throw a lot of pitches. Parker's had to work around quite a bit more trouble, but at the end of the day, he's only allowed 2, so not a terrible outing for him.
As you mentioned, though, Keene State could be more than 2 if they were able to get these runners in scoring position in, but just able to get little runs here and there. But runs are runs nonetheless. You'll take them.
Yeah, I mean, if you're getting, great pitching performances like they've gotten the last couple days, I mean, sometimes you don't have to obviously score 6, 7 runs to win a game, so.
All you need is more runs than the opponent, so.
Yep.
Parker throws, as that is hit out of play down the right side of the field near the bullpen, it seems, for Plymouth State.
Yeah, they're getting, at least can see a lefty going in their pen.
Makes sense. That is strike 2. Quick 0-2 count for Parker here.
Yeah, so far Parker's walked 4 and hasn't struck out anybody. We'll see if that changes.
As that is high and out. Ball number 1. Definitely seen that as a pattern. Parker will get ahead of these batters and then sort of just lose it and kind of give it back to the batter there.
Yeah, just can't find that like put away pitch, I guess, that you need to finish off hitters.
He's definitely got the hair to put him away.
Yeah. The pitching moss.
Yeah.
Spanish moss.
2-2. Here we go. So that'll be ball 3. As we said, it just sort of seems to lose it after being ahead.
Yeah, it's all about,
That just barely misses for ball 4.
Yeah, tough to see from this angle, but it looked like, a good pitch, but who knows? I mean,
probably could have gone either way if I had to guess.
Yeah.
So Eden's up to bat. He's 0 for 1 on the day, but we're looking to make that 1 for 2 as he steps up to the plate.
He's taking one of the 5 walks that Parker has issued today.
As that is hit, looking like a pop-up to the second baseman, as that will be caught for the first out.
Yeah, just disappointing. I'm sure Eaton disappointed with that at bat. Came up there, looking to swing, but got a pitch up and in on the hands and just fisted it and popped it up to the second baseman. So not the kind of at bat you want there. One pitch and a lousy pop-up.
As Hudson is up to bat, he's 1 for 2 on the day. Not doing too bad for himself as the first pitch is thrown for a ball. Little up there. As the second pitch comes in, fouled down the first base line.
Yeah, Parker's the kind of pitcher, too, as we've, I think, mentioned a few times. A finesse guy has to pitch to contact. But even now, I mean, he's had his chances to get that strikeout.
Ooh, close up and in, but able to avoid the ball as that is ball number 2. Another hitter's count here for Keene State. As looks like Coach Blood had something to say to Hudson. We'll see if something goes down here. Is that a strike 2? Pretty good pitch there by Parker.
Yeah, right down the plate. The 2-1 pitch, sometimes you just want to make the pitcher prove he can throw a strike.
2-2 count as the pitch comes in. That is hit to the center fielder. He's under it. He'll catch that for the second out.
Yeah, solid contact there by Hudson on the 2-2, but that ball just not carrying and quick fly out, 2 away.
Now we got Evan McHugh up to bat here. He's also 1 for 2 today, as he's looking to make some damage here. As he hits that, soft looper, that will get down for a base hit. And now we'll have runners on the corners.
Perfect piece of hitting there by McHugh. He takes that first pitch, and again, not trying to do too much with it. I think that's been kind of an issue with Keene with a lot of their flyouts today. Has just been trying to do too much with the pitches from Parker, but he just glides that one into right field perfectly.
As the second Evan comes to bat, he's 0 for 2 on the day. As we said, battle of the sticks. See if Callie can drive in a run here.
See who wins this one.
Yeah, right. As we've mentioned, Keene State not able to exactly come through on moments like these, so we're looking to change that up definitely.
Yeah, a couple runs here and there, but just looking kind of for a big inning, finally.
That is another ball. Be 2-0 count. Again, another hitter's count for Callie today. As the pitch comes in for a strike right down the middle. runners on the corners. 2-1 count here as the pitch comes in. For ball number 3. Almost got away from the catcher there, but he's able to hold on.
Yeah, that one ran way inside on him. Nearly had a wild pitch. That would have been another kind of wacky way to get a run for Keene, but
as the 3-1 is taken for ball 4, bases are loaded for Daft.
A 6th free pass of the day from Parker, and he hasn't struck out anybody so far either. So big spot here for Keene.
Again, with Keene State, another 2-out spot here, able to load the bases. We're looking to get some damage done here, as Daft is up to bat, excuse me. He is 1 for 2. So he's looking to add another hit to his stats today. As that is looped in for ball 1. Plymouth liked that call.
They called it a strike.
Looked a little
It did look a little, yeah.
But nonetheless, it is a strike, so. As the pitch comes in, ball number 1. Parker is certainly not looking to walk in a run here, but he has walked his fair few, so.
Yeah, I mean, 6 on the day, and he's through 4 2/3.
As that is ball 2, and I believe pitch 100 for him on the day. I assume whether he gets an out or runs come in, this will be his last batter he will face today.
Yeah, Plymouth now has double barrel action. They get a lefty and a righty going in their bullpen down the right field side.
As that is caught on missed, a little late on that swing there, as the count goes to 2-2.
Yeah, good pitch by Parker there. Looked like he took something off of it. Just fooled Daft, who was probably expecting a fastball right down the heart.
As the pitch comes in, fouled back, staying alive here. Definitely a big at-bat for Daft here, you know. Not looking to get out here, as Keene State needs to capitalize on these big moments here. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch, as that is taken for ball 3. And again, another 3-2 count for Parker here.
Yeah, runners will be off here as well. 2 outs. Bases juiced. Big spot.
Here it is. As that is fouled back. Staying alive once again. Daft looking for his pitch to hit. They've definitely made Parker work here, as he now is over 100 pitches.
Yeah, just through 4 2/3 innings too. So technically, I mean, just past the halfway point, but
yeah, Keene State's been not easy. As that is popped up on the shortstop side, he will take it for out number 3. Again, Keene State not able to capitalize on the Owls Media Network.
Comprehensive learning is being able to adapt to experiences and apply the things that I learned. Being an athlete and juggling academics helped me grow as a person, and things that I've learned, I was able to apply it in another field, putting them into everyday life. Developing comprehensive learning helped me prioritize certain things to make sure I get to where I want to be.
Welcome back to the Owls Media Network. As Nichols, only 42 pitches, so through 12 that last inning, as we're in the bottom of the 5th, excuse me.
Yeah.
Still getting used to the switcheroo they have going on today.
Yeah, I know Keene State, obviously, you know, they're in front right now, but still has to be frustrating. The amount of chances they've had today, just not being able to drive in runs. Even with 2 outs, I mean, you've had hitters counts. Just been kind of frustrating. I mean, they are still winning, so, but.
I mean, they are winning, but 2 runs is not a very large deficit.
No. Not at all.
Doesn't take much to come back from that.
Yeah, and obviously Coach Blood was frustrated with the performance on Thursday, even with the win, and can't imagine he's feeling too much different right now.
Yeah, I mean, a win or not, you know, you're still looking for your team to be the best they can be. As Coach Blood knows, all these guys have a lot of potential here.
Yeah, he's trying to get the best out of his guys.
As that is looped in for strike number 1. Yeah, and Keene State, you know, a lot of 2-out action, but they just aren't able to drive in those runs on 2 outs. A lot of build-up hope and then just lost right there. As that is ball 1.
Good news for them, though. I mean, they will be able to work into the Plymouth bullpen, as I would think we're going to get a pitching change on top of the 6th.
My jaw would be on the floor if
yeah.
they did not switch out the pitcher.
Yeah. I mean, over 100 pitches. He's had to labor every inning.
As he's also down looking. All of his strikeouts, I think, have been looking, if I'm not mistaken. But nonetheless, that is another strikeout for out number 1 today.
Yeah, great pitch there by Nichols. You know, getting ahead of these hitters, working ahead early and often, and just putting them in a bad spot right away. That's all you can ask for.
McGrath comes up to bat. He's 0 for 1. As that is looped to left field. I guess I spoke too soon, and he's now 1 for 2 on the day.
Yeah, good piece of hitting there by McGrath. Just the second hit of the day for the Panthers. It certainly hasn't come easy for them, but they are still in this game, even though it feels like, you know, it could be 6-7-0 right now.
Yeah, as Crane's up to bat, you know, they got one on. The tying run is up to bat, so we'll see what happens here as the first pitch comes in high. Wonder if Plymouth State will risk maybe sending the runner at first to get him into scoring position here, or maybe hit and run or just something to get the bases moving. As that is popped up but fouled behind home plate. Close to the lacrosse field, but I believe it cleared it.
As frustrating as maybe the Owls offense has been through the first 5 today, you also got to give a lot of credit to Phil Nichols on the mound. Just another good outing from him. He's been reliable for them this year.
As that is looped to center field, as he is there to make the catch. Tommy Ehlers making that nice grab out there. Again, 2 quick outs for Nichols. Just at 50 pitches here.
He's definitely on pace, you know. We mentioned before, but he's definitely on pace, you know. Keep this pace up. He could go this entire game if things hold up.
He really could. As Sokolsky is up to bat, home of Plymouth's other hit today, as that is low. As Nichols sets and fires. That is popped up to the first baseman as he catches that for out number 3. Another outstanding performance by Nichols today on the Owls Media Network.
Our campus can be pretty quiet during the summer, but we're still here to show you what your life at Keene State will be like. I'm Emma, a tour guide of the admissions office, and I'm here to answer your questions and show you the parts of our community you're interested in seeing most. You can book a tour at keene.edu/visit or reach out to any of our admissions staff to find out when you can come see our home. Here's a sneak peek at what a tour is like.
Welcome back to the Owls Media Network, and my jaw is indeed on the floor as Parker is still in this game. I'm not really too sure what the reasoning behind that is, but nonetheless, he is still in the game. Not to say he's pitched poorly today, only allowed 2 runs, which is not really that much, all things considered. So could be a lot worse.
Could be a lot worse, yeah.
Keene State's lack of performance on some of these big moments here.
See if Keene can maybe make that decision hurt for Plymouth. We'll see.
As the 1-2-3 is up to bat today, these are the people you want to make hurt. So, as that strike number 1.
You do have to give Parker some credit on the other side as well. I mean, you know, he is working around these tough situations. So,
called strike, maybe looked a little low from our end, but nonetheless is a strike. As Ayler is down 0-2. Outside for ball 1.
Yeah, another 0-2 count, and
same
we'll
thing.
See if he can finish it this time.
Another ball on an 0-2 count. That Ayler's thought that hit him, but
wow.
I guess that was strike number 3. That was a little confusing for us up at the booth as well.
I think it did hit him, but they said he leaned into it, which I haven't seen that called in quite a while.
I was not under the impression that he leaned into it. I'm not sure why he would at this point in the game, but nonetheless, that's what the ump called. So,
yeah, Coach Justin Blood at third base kind of said something to the umpire. Wasn't happy, obviously, with that. But
as Barnes takes strike 1, yeah. A lot of interesting, not moments you see very often kind of moments here, as that's hit to third softly, but he bobbles it, so Barnes will get on. I assume that is an error on McGrath playing third base today.
Another soft hit ball by an Owls hitter today, but yeah, just McGrath couldn't field it cleanly. And you'll take that if you're Keene.
Yeah, I guess Keene State was kind of owed that after that interesting first out call, but
yeah, I mean, I didn't see anything deliberately, honestly, wrong with it. We're gonna get a pitcher change, I think.
Yeah, that seems like it will do it today for Parker. Not a terrible performance by him, but he did give up those 2 runs that have not been given back by Plymouth. So.
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team, on my campus, and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
Welcome back to the Owls Media Network, and as we said, there was a pitching change. Ryan Fogel comes on the mound today in relief of Parker. He has a 6.35 ERA with 1 win on his stat line today.
Not a bad outing for Parker. I mean, 5 1/3. He's actually, he won't be on the hook for that guy at first if he comes around to score because it's on an error, so that would be an unearned run. So he ends the day at just 2 earned runs through 5 1/3. Not bad at all.
Yeah, really not that bad. This Plymouth State not able to get those runs back for themselves, but still a fair amount of game left. Anything can happen. I do wonder why they kept in Parker for those few at bats, but nonetheless.
Yeah, all I can think, I mean, they had him on a short leash definitely. So if he allowed a base runner got on, which
not the fault of his own.
No, not through his own fault, but yeah, base runner gets on, so they make the change.
As Chatfield comes back up to bat, and Fogel will throw in his first pitch here in just a moment.
Yeah, this looks like a smart move for Plymouth. You get the lefty matchup, lefty on lefty for the next, at least for him and beyond.
Yeah, especially against these two batters. As Chatfield hits that deep, and that is a home run. First pitch, home run. And that will make it 4-0. Keene State. So you would imagine that left on left, match would have been in favor for Plymouth, but it seems like Chatfield just saw that pitch and he absolutely rocked it. He definitely made up for that other hit or ball that he hit that was pretty far out there, but he totally crushed that, and now it is 4-0.
Yeah, what a swing there by Chatfield. He just stays within the pitch there and just drives it, stays back on it, and gives it a ride out to right field. We've seen him do that a few times today. That time it paid off.
As that is low for ball one. Yeah, that's his third home run on the year. Yeah.
And both of them have been on first pitches as well. So at least at Keene, they've been on first pitches. So
impressive performance by Chatfield as that misses for ball two.
Yeah, that'll at least help a little bit with Keene State trying to pull away more in this one.
That's fouled back.
Yeah, didn't know off the bat if it would have enough to get out, but it just did.
Yeah, I never want to call something too early here because I definitely have some depth perception issues, but nonetheless, that was a home run. And that is hit to the left fielder. He's under it, though, for the out number 2 today.
Yeah, so I mentioned Fogel. Fogel came in with a 635 ERA, just 212 for the whip as well. So he does allow a lot of base runners based off of that stat.
Yeah, you're not looking to give up a home run on your first pitch straight out of relief here, but he's got to shake it off and just kind of pretend that didn't happen and just keep throwing.
Yeah, he got the next out, got B on pretty quick, so.
Now we've eaten up today. He's 0 for 2, looking for his first base hit, as that is right down the middle for strike number 1.
Yeah, much like Parker, he's not a particularly hard thrower, but once again relies on that contact, soft contact to get outs.
As he hits that softly to third, throws to first, in time for the out. And that will be it for Keene State after Chatfield's 2-run blast on the Owls Media Network.
All right, pay attention. Welcome to Fandom 101. We'll cover the tools of the trade from foam fingers in the wave to the super secret wave. How's that for a course description? Lesson 1, your game starts long before the opening whistle, so arrive prepared. 2, if something piques your interest, raise your hand. And 3, work in groups. NCAA championships. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Get your seats today at ncaa.com/tickets. Class dismissed.
Welcome back to the Owls Media Network as Nichols takes the mound once again. Top 6, only 52 pitches, can't really ask for much of a better performance here today.
Working with the bigger lead, too, 4-0.
Yeah,
after the blast.
Got to feel a lot more confident, as if he wasn't already feeling confident. Just got to feel even that much more confident out there on the mound today.
Yeah, we know, obviously, we mentioned, a couple times in this game, Coach Blood, wants to get the best out of his players, and even with the 4-0 lead, he probably feels like they've left some runs out on the field today as well, so far at least, feels like it could be, 8-0 even. I mean, with the amount of chances, even 6-0. I mean, the amount of chances Keene's have.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. I mean, hopefully that home run definitely eased Coach Blood's frustration a little bit, but nonetheless, you are right. It definitely could be a much more opened up game here. As Rives is up to bat. As that is hit to the left fielder as he makes the play for the first out on the first pitch.
Plymouth
Hudson taking that out.
Plymouth not really changing their approach too much. I mean, they are seeing a lot of strikes, so sometimes if you see a lot of strikes, you have to swing somewhat earlier, try to take advantage of it, but just not really able to get anything working on offense.
As Hicks is up, he'll take strike one. Yeah, I mean, just another quick out there for Nichols, you know.
Yeah, Nichols has just kept him off balance all afternoon, mixing up his pitches pretty well here.
As that is hit to right. Very casually caught there by Eaton, as that'll be another quick out for out number 2.
It's what, 3 or 4 pitches
Yeah.
and 2 outs? I mean,
Yeah,
it's just been the
3
same
pitches.
basically every inning.
Yep. Looking to stay under 60 pitches. As Curtis is up to bat. That'll be just outside for ball 1. Nichols fires. That'll be popped up. Chatfield just couldn't get there in time.
That flies off again. We've seen that a few times.
He was close.
Yeah.
He definitely ran for it. Could have maybe flashed the leather with a diving catch there, but
yeah.
Alas. As the count is 1-1. Curtis steps back in the box. As Nichols throws. Just outside for ball 2. Here's the pitch.
Ooh.
Just outside for ball 3.
Didn't look like it missed by much, but just a little outside.
Yeah, the ump definitely has a tight strike zone today. As Nichols walks Curtis. That's he hasn't really been giving out that many free passes today.
No,
so
that's just the first one all the way in the 6th inning.
I believe that's his first walk of the day. As Quinn comes up to bat, the first baseman, number 2. As Nichols throws with a man on first. There's a strike. Yeah, Plymouth really needs to capitalize here, as this is one of the few moments they've had anybody on base here. So
yeah, getting late.
As that is the half swing that just so happens to be fair. Throwing the first for the third out. Another quick ending for Nichols on the Owls Media Network.
I believe sportsmanship is it's a mutual admiration and respect for your fellow competitors. We all go through a lot to reach the point where we compete against one another. It's important to realize that. So once we're finally on the field or on the court or on the starting block, we look at each other as fellow human beings and not just competitors. Being able to recognize the hard work that other athletes are putting in creates a more positive and inclusive environment.
Welcome back to the Owls Media Network, as we're already in the top of the 7th. Super quick game, but can thank Nichols for that, as he's just been throwing today.
Yeah, just been mowing them down with getting ahead of hitters, getting a lot of soft contact. I mean, frankly, Plymouth State is not a lot of times not even letting him really have a chance to get ahead. They're just swinging at that first pitch and not doing much with it. So
Yeah, as Fogel's looking to have a bounce back inning after giving up that first pitch. 2-run home run to Chatfield.
yeah, that's a backbreaker if you're a pitcher, especially reliever coming into a game.
I know, first pitch too. But he did bounce back. He did.
A lot of families in today, obviously, with the Easter holiday tomorrow. So
Yeah, the lacrosse field's still little filled up there as well. So we got pretty active sporting day for Keene State Athletics here. As Hudson looking for this first pitch. Fouls that off behind the home plate. Seen a couple dogs out here today, bringing the whole family out. As the pitch comes in. Down in the dirt for ball one. Not to mention the softball team put on quite the show on Thursday as well. I believe I saw they played 3 games worth of innings in the doubleheader that they had. So
yeah,
as Hudson hits that to center, caught by Sokolsky for the first out of the top of the 7th.
Another quick out for Fogel. Other than the home run, he's been settled down nicely.
Evan McHugh's up to bat. He's 2 for 3 on the day. A couple nice knocks for him. As he hits that straight to the third baseman. Nice diving catch for him as McHugh is put down fairly quickly.
Inning moving right along once again. Not many pitches and a couple outs already, and now we get to the third man due up already.
Yeah, McGrath, after that little bobble he had, definitely feel-good moment for him, kind of redeeming himself with that nice diving stop.
Yeah.
As Evan Calley is up to bat. 2 quick outs, but Calley's looking to keep this inning alive. As he hits that through for a base hit to the center fielder.
Good piece of hitting by Cowley. Again, doesn't try to do too much with it. The Owls seem to be having their best results today when they just take what's given to them and just do what they can with it.
And it seems like we're having another pitching change, maybe?
Yeah, it looks like it. They did have somebody.
It's kind of hard to see the bullpen of
Yeah, they
Plymouth from here.
They got a guy coming on right now, so yep.
There will be another pitching change as Fogel gets the ball taken from him. Good performance, though, as we will be back on the Owls Media Network.
To them, the whole world looks like an opportunity, one to be seized, built upon, and made better for their sport and the people around it. To student athletes, every opportunity is a chance to change what could be and show the world what opportunity can do.
Welcome back to the Owls Media Network. As we said, we do have a pitching change. It seems to be Owen Hamel-Keller. He has a 5.84 ERA. He's 0-2 on the season, but a little bit better stats than his counterparts.
Yeah, he's made 6 appearances this year. Just 1 start. 12 and a third innings pitched. He's given up 16 hits. 10 runs.
Yeah, interesting decision to take out Fogel there. Only just 2-out single, but nonetheless, he is out, and we do have a new pitcher in. He's a righty.
Yeah, kind of interesting, too, because he had Daft coming up and Daft from the left side as well, so you would have had another lefty-lefty. Although Chatfield's home run was a lefty-lefty matchup, so
True.
you never know, obviously. But.
Yeah, I guess Plymouth, they have their reasons. I'm sure it makes sense as Daft does come up to bat. Keene State making a lot of noise on 2 outs today, but not able to capitalize too much here, as we said. But Daft is looking to change the narrative with this at bat here. He is 1 for 3 today, the DH. As Callie steals second. Nice quick stolen base there. The throw was not in time.
Yeah, just like that, you got something going now. 2 outs, runner at second. So RBI spot for Daft now after that.
Yeah, moments like these are what Coach Flood is talking about, taking advantage of those situations where you can get those extra runs in. As Daft takes the pitch for a strike. That'll be 0-2 now.
Yeah, that one zipped in there by Hamill Kelleher. Oh.
There seems to be a bit of a pick-off as Callie, bit of stumbling around there, but he gets third base. I believe they're going to say the pitcher interfered there.
Yeah, I mean, that seems like the right call. Hamill Kelleher just came over and they both collided, but I was honestly surprised. I thought maybe they could have got him for a balk there as well. I mean,
yeah, he definitely stepped off weird, but I guess the umps do not think he balked, as the pitcher seemed to interfere in the base path, so Callie will get to third. Pretty lucky outcome for the Owls today, as that probably should have been an out, but
yeah, I mean, if you make
that's just missing for a ball.
If you make a motion,
Daft takes another one outside, 2-2.
Good job to work back, though, in it for Daft. He was down 0-2.
Yeah, pretty common theme for Plymouth there, being ahead in the counts and just seeming to lose it. As that just barely missed, making that 3-2.
Great pitch there from Hamill Kelleher. He just didn't get the call. I mean, that did look like a good pitch. Plymouth State definitely wanted it, and
yeah, I know.
Can understand that frustration.
I would have swung at that, definitely.
Yeah.
So, it's 3-2 count. Daft looking to do something, as he does, and he takes that walk. Seems like, again, up 0-2, and they just seem to lose it once more.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to finish off hitters, at least with pitches. They've been getting all their outs today on contact, so can't miss the bats at least. But
it's Tommy Ayler steps up to the plate. He's 1 for 3, center fielder. He's looking to get some runs in here.
Narrowly missed a homer earlier in the game.
As Daft does indeed steal second. I'm not sure why they didn't throw down, but nonetheless, we have runners in second and third now.
Probably a good idea. I think Welsh learned that lesson from earlier in the game. Yeah.
I guess I forgot about that as well. I would have fallen for it. As that is a strike, 1-1. I would be surprised if Keene State tried to do the same trick twice in one game, but it seems like maybe that is what they were going for. Luckily, Plymouth State seemed to know what to do this time. So
yeah, I mean, it worked the first time.
As that is hit down the third base line fair, that will get 2 in, as Tommy Ayler will cruise into second. And that is exactly what Keene State was looking for. Coach Flood got to be happy with that result there.
Yeah, once again, great piece of hitting by Aylers. He's just taking what they're giving him, and once again, wearing out that left field for Plymouth State, just lining it hard down that third base line. And no chance for the third baseman, McGrath, to even have a shot at diving for it. So great piece of hitting by Aylers. That's why he's
as that's called for strike one.
Yeah, breaking away at least a lot more now, 6-0. So
yeah, finally, you know, those 2 out big moments we were able to capitalize. So looking like we're making some progress there. 0-1 count as Barnes is up to bat. As he pops that up, but it seems like it will be out of play near the softball field, I believe.
Can't see if it got on there, but
I'm sure there are people waiting to get their souvenirs, so. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Soft grounder. We'll see if he can beat it out. And that will get by him, which will score a run. Barnes will make it all the way to second. Keene State with the lucky break there. That'll make it 7-0 Owls.
Yeah, just poor defense.
Home run, looking to do some more damage here.
Yeah, it was just 2-0 before that home run last inning, so things have really taken a turn.
As that is inside for ball one.
Yeah, Kelleher missing inside there. He's throwing 12 pitches, but he's gotten into trouble for him. See if he can get out of it.
As that's popped up, looking like the shortstop is going to have it. And he does, takes a tumble, but holds on to it, as that will be out number 3. Owls put up some runs, 3 spot, on the Owls Media Network.
College sports fans, get ready for game day with officially licensed merchandise from the NCAA official online shop, ncaa.com/shop. Get the whole family geared up with the best collection of apparel and accessories, including t-shirts, sweatshirts, headwear, championship gear, and more. Visit the NCAA shop for today's special offer and rep your favorite team now. Only at ncaa.com/shop.
Welcome back to the Owls Media Network. We have Nichols once again coming out. Only 63 pitches, so he's definitely looking to get that complete game today as the Owls take a commanding 7-0 lead.
Yeah, Mark Barrett coming into the game for Keene State. It looks like taking over in left field for Nathaniel Hudson. So Barrett, the senior, getting an opportunity here against the rival
Plymouth.
to the north. Yeah.
I heard them say he was from Brooklyn, New York. That's interesting. He chose Keene State as his college, but always nice to see some New Yorkers down in the New Hampshire area.
Yeah, a lot of Connecticut, a lot of New Hampshire, obviously, a lot of Connecticut, a lot of New Hampshire, decent amount of Massachusetts, and we got some New York as well on this team.
Very diverse. As Welch is up to bat, and Nichols deals. 4 strike 1.
You got to love this if you're Nichols. You can really breathe easy right now.
Oh, yeah.
With a 7-0 lead.
He feels great, I imagine. As that gets away from him. Ball 1. Here's the pitch. As that is grounded to third, Chatfield will throw to first in time for the first out.
3 pitches once again. I mean, it's just been...
It's unbelievable, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, so quick.
I mean, if you're Plymouth, you know, at this point, not that you're giving up, but you probably are
morale
just looking
is low.
more forward to that second game right now. You're just trying to get through this one.
Definitely looking to restart fresh here. Looking to split the series, assuming Keene State does pull away with this. Not to say Plymouth State is out by any means, you know, that's the beauty of baseball.
Yeah.
But morale is probably low if I had to guess. As the pitch comes in, low and away, ball 1.
Sam Malgieri pinch hitting for Plymouth here. So he'll take over.
As he hits that fair in right field, but he will stay at first.
Yeah, good pinch hitting there from Algieri coming into this game. Going to likely take over in left field. Just gets a ball right down the plate and, again, just fists it. Flicks it over into right field for a base hit. So nice job there.
Yep, Brendan Eden able to throw it in time, keep the runner at first. Good pinch hit at bat. That's exactly what you want to see when you pinch hit someone. So as McGrath is up to bat, he'll take that for strike one. I believe that was their third hit, Plymouth State, of the game today. So
yeah, they've been kept off the board often today from Nichols.
As that is popped out of play out back. That one might land into the cross field. Can't tell if it did, but it had the distance.
Unfortunately for them today, it only goes one way because, I mean, you're not going to have a lacrosse ball come all the way over into the baseball field. So
as exciting as that would be.
No, that'd be amazing. But
as Nichols throws, cut on and missed. He will be struck out, as I believe that was his third strikeout of the day, if I'm not mistaken. Fourth. I was mistaken, but nonetheless, that is his fourth strikeout.
Yeah, he's just been dealing today. Phil Nichols has. Keeping those hitters off balance.
So that misses inside for ball one. So that is popped back. That one landing just outside the fence.
Yeah, ball boys have been busy today for both teams, Keene and Plymouth, whoever's duty it is today.
I'm kind of jealous. I wish I could go snag one of those balls.
Yeah.
As the pitch comes in, looped over the head of the right fielder. They're sending... They were thinking about it.
Great
but
throw from Eaton.
Yeah, Ian able to keep it in, keep the runs from scoring. As they thought about sending the runner on third home, but he held up, and this is definitely Plymouth's best chance to get some runs in here.
Yeah, a little risky, I think, there to send the runner. They might have been able to make it work, but you're down 7-0. So, I mean, if this was like a 1 or 2 run game, I think you would have seen him go there. But
right. Sokolsky up to bat, looking to drive in these 2 runs here, make it at least a 7-2 game, as Nichols is still looking to keep a shutout intact. As the pitch comes in, as that is a base hit, they will send both runners in, and that will make it 7-2. Keene State, as Sokolsky gets 2 RBIs on the day.
Yeah, big hit there, and Plymouth State finally has got something to cheer about here, as they knock in a pair with 2 out. So good job by Plymouth State, able to flip the script there a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, that's how these rallies start, just little runs here and there, but they still have 7 chances left, so definitely a lot of ball game to play, as that's thrown in for strike one. Nichols, I'm sure, still feels fine, but maybe is a little shaken up after that, but he will find it, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, a 2 spot, you're up 7-0. Still a 5-run game. You still got chances on offense to re-extend that lead again. So just get out of it here with 7-2, and I'm sure you'll feel okay.
0-2 count for Nichols, looking to get this K here, make 5 Ks for the day. As the pitch comes in, that'll be popped up down the first baseline, but out of play. Keene State, no one is warming up for them, so I believe the plan is to keep Nichols in still, as that would make sense, but as the 0-2 pitch is coming in, that'll be hit but popped up as the shortstop, McHugh, will catch that for the third out. And Plymouth State scoring 2, but leaving it at that on the Owls Media Network.
Responsibility is being accountable for your words and actions, first and foremost. It also is an obligation to be a positive influence in the communities around you. Being in a D3 program, you're going to have lots of different opportunities. You're not just an athlete, you're also involved in student life. Your academics are extremely important. We give a lot of our student athletes responsibilities right from the start by giving them leadership opportunities, by having them engage in the community, be a positive influence. That's being a responsible person.
Welcome back to the Owls Media Network, as there is a pitching change for Plymouth. So
we got a change in left field as well. Scooter Suma will take over there for the Panthers, and
as Ryan Williams will come in to pitch. Pretty decent ERA, 3.60. He's got a .80 whip, and he's 0-0 on the season. So just looking for a nice, solid relief outing from him, keeping the game where it is. Granted, Plymouth State does still have quite the deficit to come back from, but obviously not looking to allow Keene to get any more. So
yeah, they're run out of outs this afternoon. Only 6 more that they have to work with. So we'll see if the Owls can once again, maybe extend that lead, get another run or 2 here. We'll see. Yeah, 5-run deficit, definitely hard to overcome in the final 2 innings, but it is possible. So
they're definitely going to try to. So
yeah,
this would be quite the steal for Plymouth State if they can. And keep in mind, they are the home team, so they are able to walk it off on Keene State's own field here, should that moment come. But
yeah, I would think that would be an absolute nightmare scenario at this point for Keene State. I mean, you have a solid lead still. Just got to, play your game, 2 more innings, and head on to the second one with a victory.
Yeah, it'd be pretty big for Keene State to sweep these 2 games, considering they are LEC games. So
yeah, go to 3-1 in the conference today if you can get these 2.
Yeah, it'd be pretty impressive for this young group of guys. As Williams throws his first pitch, which is low and away for ball 1. Second pitch, as that is through for a base hit. That will be Josh's first hit of the day.
Yeah, great piece of hitting again there by Beon. Get that man on first to get something going here if you're Keene State. Get another run or 2 back and answer for Plymouth State.
As Brendan Eden comes up to the plate, looking for his first hit still out there in right field. That's a little low for ball 1. Brendan Eaton going 4 for 4 his last game, looking for his first hit still.
Trying to avoid the offer.
As he hits that will get down past the center fielder for at least a triple, as they send Josh home, and that will make it 8-2.
Yeah, just what the doctor ordered there for Keene State. Brendan Eaton just driving that pitch for his first hit today into that right center field gap, and you got to love that for Keene State. They answer right back, and they get a chance for another one here, even with an out.
Yeah, it's got to sting a little for Williams to come out of relief and just give up 2 quick hits like that to get that run back. But Keene State will definitely take that, as Barrett, the substitute for left field, is in, looking for his first hit, obviously, as that is down and away for ball 1.
Yeah, he's been great in his Owls' career on the base paths in particular. Able to rack up some stolen bases if he can get on with that speed.
Here's the pitch. As that is going to get down for a base hit. Scoring is Eaton. And Barrett, pinch hit. Well, I guess not a pinch hit, but his first hit, or at bat of the day, is a hit. And that will make it 9-2 Owls as they get those 2 runs back.
Yeah, how about that? Get everybody feeling good today here this afternoon for Keene State. Get one of your seniors to get ahead and got to feel good. Now, just like that, it's 9-2, so you've erased those 2 runs for Plymouth.
And it looks like they are making another pitching change here.
All right, pay attention. Welcome to Fandom 101. We'll cover the tools of the trade from foam fingers in the wave to the super secret wave. How's that for a course description? Lesson 1, your game starts long before the opening whistle, so arrive prepared. 2, if something piques your interest, raise your hand. And 3, work in groups. NCAA championships, attendance is encouraged, passion is mandatory. Get your seats today at ncaa.com/tickets. Class dismissed.
Welcome back to the Owls Media Network as Sean Thompson is in to relieve Williams. ERA of 3.37, 150 whip, and he has 1 win on the season. I assume at this point in the game they're just kind of pitching around, you know, seeing what works, what doesn't, just letting the pitchers get their experience in, as it's a little bit of a pretty open game for Keene State here.
Yeah, 9-2 in the 8th inning. Obviously, very good chance to win this one for the Owls. And we'll see. I mean, they're getting a look at a lot of different pitchers here in this first game. We'll still have the second game as well, so we'll see how it works out.
That could also be a reason why they're switching guys out early to kind of save that energy in case they need it for the second game.
Yeah, in case they have a closer affair in game number 2.
Right. As McHugh will be up to bat. Still no outs. He is 2 for 4. Couple nice knocks for him on the day.
A win today would, well, winning this first game would put the Owls back at 500 on their overall record. So they were 5-10 at one point, and they would move to 11-11. So big turnaround here these last bunch of games.
Yeah, no doubt, especially if they are able to win both of these games. That will make them have a positive record and 3-1 in the LEC conference. So really, honestly, big games for Keene State, and they're looking to take the first one pretty soon here as McHugh steps up to the plate. And Thompson throws through his last warm-up pitch.
And even despite the Owls kind of breaking it open late, I mean, it's been a quick game, still just under 2 hours. It'll be a little over 2 hours by the end, I'm sure, but still quick.
Here's the pitch. Calls it a strike with Barrett on first. You did mention he is quite the threat on the base path, and he did get on, so we will see if he steals.
Yeah.
Maybe not in this big of a game, as in score-wise, but we'll see. Oh, there he goes. The throw down off the bag. He will get in there safely. As you mentioned, he's quite the threat, and as just shown, he has that speed to get there.
Yeah, perfect jump there. Just as soon as the pitcher lifted his leg, he was off. I mean, that's about as good as he can get. Had that one stolen pretty much all the way.
Yeah, Keene State's just looking to get all the runs they can in. As McHugh looks at this pitch and hits it. That will get past the left fielder. Scoring is Barrett, as he will get a double. That'll make it 10-2. Owls in the top of the 8th.
Yeah, McHugh and Barrett just trading places right there. Another great hit by Evan McHugh, and Owls just wearing out left field today. They've had a lot of RBIs down that way. A couple from Ehlers and now one from McHugh. And just blowing it open late in this one.
Yeah, I can imagine Coach Blood must be pretty pleased with the outcome of this game after what transpired earlier. But Owls seem to have found their stride and get those extra runs in, as it's 10-2 now, as Evan Cowley is up to bat. So that is inside. Good job by the catcher to keep it in front of him.
Yeah, coincidentally, once Keene State got to the bullpen, that's when things have really started to unravel for Plymouth State, as they had chances earlier off their starter but couldn't get to him, and now they've capitalized with this bullpen.
As that just misses. 4-1, that'll be a 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. I think Plymouth wanted that, but the ump calls it a ball. That will make it 2-1.
Yeah, a bit interesting, I will say. That did look like it got some of the plate, and even Cowley was kind of surprised. I think that was a ball. But
yeah, the ump definitely has had his very tight strike zone today, as here's the pitch. Ooh.
That one definitely wasn't a strike.
No, unless the strike zone moved to his head, that is a ball, and he will take that walk. That will be Daft up to bat. He is 1 for 3 today. Looking to do some damage here.
Still nobody out in this inning.
As he hits that right to first. But Cali will get back in time. Almost a double play by Plymouth, but Cali was able to just make it back in time. As Tommy Ehlers is up to plate. Yeah, Daft hit that definitely pretty hard, but first baseman was just right there to get that. Just a little too late to get back to first for the double play, but nonetheless, this is the position for Tommy Ehlers, but it seems like there will be another pitching change.
Yeah, this would be surprising. I mean, I know Thompson's struggled as well. Yeah, they're going to do it.
There will be another pitching change as we will be back on the Owls Media Network.
College sports fans, get ready for game day with officially licensed merchandise from the NCAA official online shop, ncaa.com/shop. Get the whole family geared up with the best collection of apparel and accessories, including t-shirts, sweatshirts, headwear, championship gear, and more. Visit the NCAA shop for today's special offer and rep your favorite team now. Only at ncaa.com/shop.
We are back on the Owls Media Network with a pitching change. It looks like it's going to be Andrew Baxter, excuse me.
Yeah, another pitching change here for Plymouth State, as we've had a number of pitchers work today. This is like 5 or 6, and even late in this ball game, I mean, down 10-2. Kind of interesting decisions by their coach to bring in this many, bullpen relievers. I mean, especially when you're down this much.
Yeah, don't really have a reason for you as to why they're just not letting these pitchers stay in, but nonetheless, Andrew Baxter, 20.25 ERA, but to be fair, not a whole ton of stats to go off of. 5.25 WHIP. But I think at this point they're just, they're down pretty far in this game. Maybe they're just letting pitchers get experience at this point, kind of like how they let position players pitch in the MLB just so they don't wear out the bullpen.
Well, yeah, that's the surprise. I think it was just, you leave maybe a pitcher in, even if he's given up a few runs, you leave him in just to kind of eat innings and not have to use more of that bullpen. But kind of interesting. We'll see.
I'm sure Plymouth State has their own strategy and reasoning for it, but we will not No. As Ehlers is up to bat. He is 2 for 4, and this is the guy you want up to bat. So that is a strike.
Yeah, it was tough to get out as usual in that leadoff spot, 2 for 4, as you mentioned.
Still, oh, there is 1 out now, excuse me, but still, only 1 out, 2 runners on. As that just misses for ball 1.
Yeah, something off speed there from Baxter. You could tell from up here.
Oh yeah, there was definitely some curve on that.
Tall right-hander.
Sets and fires, and that is fouled down the third base line. Almost a repeat of his previous hit down the third base path, but just to the left of the line on the field there.
Yeah, that's kind of his swing. He doesn't go, he can obviously go opposite field or to center, but he goes a lot to that left field side pole.
As that is a ball, almost gets away from the catcher, but does a good job to keep it in front of him. As I believe it is a 2-2 count. And the pitch. Popped up. The catcher will be there to underhand catch it, and that will be out number 2.
Yeah, so that decision works out. Baxter gets his first man.
Yeah, pretty lucky break for Plymouth there. Tommy Ehlers definitely a threat on the plate, but they were able to get past him as Barnes, who is also 2 for 4, will step up to the plate. Looking to get at least a man on second in. As he lines that, which will get down, they will send him home. Not in time as the throw comes in soft and late. That will make it 11-2, Keene State.
Yeah, Barnes has been right on it today. You know, 3 for 5 now, a couple base hits and or a few base hits now. He's just taking whatever the pitcher gives him, and that's a sign of a hitter having a really good day. Just going to the opposite field, not trying to do too much, getting his pitch, and he's just seeing it really well today.
Oh, yeah. As Barnes drives in McHugh. We have Chatfield up as he fouls that down the right field line.
This game's hit the 2-hour mark just about.
A lot of these players on Keene State, everyone has a hit in the lineup. Definitely having some fun out there today. As that just misses for ball. Ball 1. There is 2 outs, though, so Plymouth State just needs that one more elusive third out. Granted, they have given up 4 this inning so far, but Coach Flood obviously got to be pleased with what's going on, as that is high.
Yeah, they're working deep in counts. They've done that all game, but they're being able to, you know, when they see the pitch they want, they're able to drive it. Unlike earlier in the game, they were popping up a lot and doing that. So
yeah, I think once they were able to get past, as that is another ball, that starting pitcher, as you said, they were able to kind of break it open here, and clearly they have done so. 11 runs scored, looking to add some more here. As Chatfield fouls that back.
Yeah, chance still for even more damage, as you said. It's been a long inning for, long top half for Keene State.
Even longer for Plymouth.
Yeah.
As Chatfield strikes out, swinging. And that, after a 4 spot, will be the top of the 8th on the Owls Media Network.
Comprehensive learning is being able to adapt to experiences and apply the things that I learned. Being an athlete and juggling academics helped me grow as a person, and things that I've learned, I was able to apply it in another field, putting them into everyday life. Developing comprehensive learning helped me prioritize certain things to make sure I get to where I want to be.
Welcome back to the Owls Media Network. We do have a change in the catcher. Evan McCallie got subbed out for Conley. Makes sense to this late in the game, this far up. Might as well get the people on the bench some playing time here. As Nichols is still out there. Gets a swing on that pitch for strike one.
Yeah, and also get Callie a little bit of rest, a little bit of extra rest probably, as you would assume he'll start game 2 as well. So
Nichols sets and fires. Outside, ball one. Here's the pitch. As that is fouled down the left side of the field, that'll make it a 1-2 count.
Somebody has to chase after that ball.
Yeah, yeah. That one went pretty far down there. And the pitch. Strike 3 looking. That'll be strikeout number 5 on the day for Nichols. As he's just been... He had that little hiccup with the 2 runs, but besides that, just been absolutely dominant out there today.
Yeah, and I mean, Keene State just responded too by getting him 4 more, so, you know, got to feel great out there, 9-run lead.
Doubt.
You can just go right after guys.
As that is low. I think Keene State needs to have some on-campus jobs for ball boys for these games, you know.
Yeah.
Get some money involved here.
Bat boy even, too.
Yeah, yeah. As that's fouled back for a 1-1 count. I have yet to see Hootie down here.
No, haven't seen him at all today.
Yep. Wonder if he'll make an appearance at some point in one of these games.
Can't be too cold for him.
Yeah, right?
Come on.
The migration, that happened a while ago. He should be
yeah,
back, right?
Yeah.
So that'll be a 1-2 count. As Nichols is looking for another strikeout. Instead, he gets a foul ball. Count stays the same, 1-2. And here's the pitch. That will be outside on the other side of the plate for ball 2. As Curtis is up to bat, looking for his first hit. As he hits that, to Eaton, but that's going to go out of play near the dugout, or excuse me, the bullpen of Plymouth State.
It's a foul home run. It's not a home run, but...
I mean, it had the distance to be one.
Yeah.
So.
Long foul.
Yep. The pitch once more by Nichols. Here we go. As that's cut on and missed. Curtis not happy with that strikeout. That'll be 6 Ks on the day for Nichols as he's just throwing gas out there.
Yeah, he's been racking them up these last few innings especially. And again, you know, can just go right after hitters when you have such a big lead. So that's a benefit to having the offense get going today.
As Quinn comes up to bat.
Pitcher can afford a lot more mistakes, so.
He takes a strike. Quinn, as we previously discussed, probably their best hitter on the team, but he's been pretty quiet today, going 0 for 3, looking to change that. As he takes that ball high, be a 1-1 count.
Yeah, Owls have scored 9 runs over the last 3 innings.
Pretty impressive. As he thinks about it, but holds up for ball 2. Looking to even the count up with this pitch. Ball 3.
Yeah, one of the rare hitters counts that Nichols has been in today, but he's basically battled back every time. He's
only 1 walk on the day,
yeah,
I believe, so looking to keep it at just 1 with this pitch here. And he just can't seem to find it as he walks Quinn with 2 outs. And Welch will come up to bat. Can't imagine Nichols is feeling too worried out there still, but
no, yeah, 2 outs, 11-2. Just trying to work through the last inning and a third. I'm sure he might get that opportunity for a complete game today.
He is approaching the 100 mark, but as we've seen from this game, that doesn't necessarily matter as he pops it up to left field, and it will be caught.
Oh, dropped by Barrett.
Oh, he dropped it.
Yeah.
And that will allow a run to score, making it 11-3. My apologies. I thought he caught that, but
I did too. Yeah, and then it just fell. You see it foul all the way back there.
Hey, stuff like that happens every once in a while. Everyone errs like that. Can't blame yourself too hard. It's still an 11-3 game. It's not the end of the world there, as Plymouth does get a break as they get 1 run in, making it 11-3.
Yeah, probably just either lost it a bit in the sun or just looked away a little early. Sometimes that happens.
It is Barrett out in left field. He hasn't been playing all day, so as that is hit and bobbled, and that'll be 2 straight errors in a row by Keene State.
Yeah, a little sloppy on the defense here. Still a big lead, but want to see better than that.
Yeah, as Barnes not able to come up with the ball there, kind of surprising 2 back-to-back errors there, but nonetheless, still 2 outs, up 11-3 as Coach Blood, it seems, is giving a talk to Nichols. I don't think they're taking him out, though. Yep, just a little pep talk as he seems to be just fine, looking to get out of this inning quickly. Not to the fault of his own,
No, yeah.
But
yeah, he could have been out of this inning. I mean, he's had to get basically 2 extra outs here. He could have been out of this inning on back-to-back hit balls, but
that's just how the game goes sometimes. You got to shake it off, pretend those guys aren't there, and get this last out. I'm sure he wants the complete game, so looking to get out of this inning with not many pitches. As he cannot hold up, that'll be strike 1. McGrath 1 for 3 on the day, one of their few hits. Looking to get at least 1 more run in here, as that's another ball that's high and up, but he's able to not swing this time as Nichols sets. And fires. As that's hit to center field, but that will be caught this time by Ehlers. And that pep talk by Coach Blood seemed to work. Nichols is able to get out of the inning on the Owls Media Network.
I remember writing in the 2nd grade that I wanted to be a teacher, and I always knew that I was going to be a teacher. I started school a year early, and it created challenges for me because I wasn't able to pick up material as fast as the other students. Outside of school, my Jaju would quiz me on my math facts and read with me. It showed me that even though I had challenges in school, there were still people who wanted to help me. In high school, I knew I had to work harder than everyone else to get the same results, but I had teachers that would help me in subject areas outside of their own because they could relate to how I felt. The way these interactions with my Jaju and my teachers made me feel while I was learning is the inspiration for how I'd like my students to feel. I'm able to build relationships and be vulnerable with my students when they're struggling because I've been in their shoes and I know exactly how they feel. Being able to relate to them from my own experience has become a massive asset in becoming a teacher.
Welcome back to the Owls Media Network. Baxter still in for Plymouth State. Looking to keep Keene State where they are. Maybe some bottom ninth magic for Plymouth coming up, but Keene State's looking to snuff out that magic. Looking to get maybe a few more runs in here, make up for those couple errors that Keene State did.
Yeah, 11-3, very comfortable lead here in the top of the ninth. As still under the 2.5-hour mark on this game, so it's even with some of the pitching changes that Plymouth's made, it's still run along nicely.
Yeah, Josh Beon up to bat. He has had an okay day, 1 for 4, looking to make it 2 for 5, as that is a ball. Pretty nice pitch to take a swing at, though. I feel like that was pretty breaking, but he's probably looking for something else. Here's the pitch. That is down. 4-2.
Yeah, Baxter lost his hat. We've seen a few players on both sides lose their hats today with kind of the breeze.
Yeah, a little windy out today. Beon also does have a walk, as that is another ball, looking to maybe add another walk. As that's a strike right down the middle, and the pitcher throwing in there.
Yeah, I'm sure if you're Plymouth, the coach right now, you're just preaching a clean inning.
As Beon hits that, and that will be a base hit to right field. That'll make him 2 for 5 on the day.
Yeah, more trouble. I mean, you're just preaching a clean inning for Plymouth. Even if you had on base runners, just get out of it without allowing any runs. And get out of this first game and head on to the second.
As Brendan Eaton comes up, he had a triple in his last at-bat. Yeah, I mean, Plymouth State, with a loss like this, assuming that is what happens, they got to shake it off, can't let it affect them. Get in their head for the next game. Next game is a fresh start, treat it as such, as Eaton takes ball 1. Ball 2, almost got away from him, but the catcher doing a pretty good job today of keeping those balls in front of him.
Yeah, doing a great job, definitely.
Keene State has struggled with keeping balls in front of them in the past, but here's the pitch. Strike. That'd be strike 1. But Nichols he's been pretty keeping his control on the mound today, not much crazy pitches, as that's hit out of play down the right field line.
Yeah, I mean, very well obviously could still be, 11-2, but it's only 11-3, but Nichols had basically 2 outs on the platter there the last inning and just couldn't get helped out by the defense. But
as that's hit, again fouled out of play on the right side of the field. Ian looking to stay alive here. 2-2 count. And the pitch. Just missed. 3-2 count. Very tight strike zone today, as we've said.
Yeah, that one just, I guess, a little off the outside edge. Run the count full.
Another foul ball. Heads up.
Oh, geez, yeah, look out.
Pretty close there.
Luckily got over the heads of some people sitting in their lawn chairs down there, but
yeah, that would turn a very relaxing day into not a
don't want a
relaxing
hospital
day.
visit.
Yeah.
Now.
As the pitch comes in, full count for Eaton. As he hits that, fair. The third baseman cannot come up with the ball, as Eaton will get on.
Good effort from McGrath just to keep that in front of him, but yeah, just hit too hard really to be able to knock down cleanly. And
yeah, I wouldn't say that's the fault of McGrath. That was just a pretty hard hit ball.
Definitely infield hit.
Yeah, he did the best he could by keeping it in the infield, and maybe the run probably would have scored in if he did not keep that in front of him, as it looks like they're doing another pitching change. And we will see who that is in just a moment on the Owls Media Network.
I believe sportsmanship is it's a mutual admiration and respect for your fellow competitors. We all go through a lot to reach the point where we compete against one another. It's important to realize that. So once we're finally on the field or on the court or on the starting block, we look at each other as fellow human beings and not just competitors. Being able to recognize the hard work that other athletes are putting in creates a more positive and inclusive environment.
Being a part of the different activities and organizations that I've been a part of, I'm actually able to see myself where I'm like, hey, I actually can make a change. I'm one person that can make a difference.
Division III has helped me to develop teamwork skills, critical thinking skills, time management skills.
It's not just about basketball or it's not just about school. It's about developing yourself as a person altogether.
Welcome back to the Owls Media Network as there's another pitching change. I believe that is the 7th pitcher that Plymouth has had. And Ryan, as you mentioned, he went to Keene High.
Yeah.
You know of him. Small world, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, they said his name, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I know who that guy is. He was a couple of grades behind me, but yeah, 7 pitchers used in this first game for Plymouth State, and even though it's, you know, an 11-3 ball game, that's a lot of guys to be using.
Yeah, I wonder how that will play a part into the second game of today's doubleheader. We got Aaron Kent, number 27, out on the mound today. 18 ERA, 4 WHIP, but 1 win too. But then again, keep in mind, not too many appearances to work off of, so.
Yeah, greeted by Barrett, Mark Barrett, who's 1 for 1.
Once again, now batting the left fielder, number 2, Mark Barrett.
As Kent sets and fires for a strike. Right in there. And a ball taken low.
Yeah, something off speed definitely there. Always kind of hard to tell sometimes from this angle, but trying to get him to offer.
As big cut and miss, but seems he was a little late on that pitch, but that'll make it a 1-2 count. Barrett looking to get on for the second time today. Got on his first at-bat. As he goes down looking, yeah, really good pitch by Kent there as Barrett strikes out.
Yeah, able to put him away. I mean, nice job, you know, balancing the pitches with the off-speed and, you know, just fools him fastball right down the middle. And Barrett couldn't pull the string on it.
Yeah, very good pitch by Kent as Evan McHugh up to bat. As that is low. Again, catcher keeps in front of him.
McHugh, another Owl who's had a very good day.
As that is a strike. That'll be a 1-1 count. Yeah, McHugh 3 for 5. He has 1 RBI on the day. Pretty good outing. As he takes a half-effort swing, he's a little frustrated on that one. I think he was just trying to protect, but he didn't really want to fully commit to that, as that is strike 2. As that's high. 2-2.
Yeah, good job by Kent coming in here in this situation, you know, just being around the plate a lot, but getting guys to swing and miss, something that Plymouth struggled to do out of their pen all day.
As that's popped up, right side out of play. Seeing the ball boy from Keene State's dugout take the long walk over to the softball.
It's always
dugout.
like some player, pitcher, somebody on duty who's got the day off.
Somebody's got it.
Yeah.
As that runs pretty close in, but able to get out of the way for a full count. Ken looking to get that strikeout as he walks him, and that will be bases loaded for Conley, which this will be his first at-bat of the game as he was subbed in not too long ago.
Yeah, Conley, another guy who went to Keene High, so actually two teammates, former teammates facing off against each other right here.
Wow, it's like one of those fairy tale MLB stories or something like that.
Yeah. Brother versus brother.
Yeah, right? Yeah. As he hits that, just out of play, down the right field line. First pitch, first swing, aggressive approach, almost worked out. Conley looking to get some damage done here. This is one of those moments Coach Blood is talking about. As he takes a high strike there for strike number 2.
Yeah, Kent and Conley, both members of the Keene State baseball team. 2019, they lost to Portsmouth in the first round of the playoffs.
As he takes a high ball for ball number 1, it'll be 1-2 count. 2 outs, or excuse me, 1 out. Kent's looking to make it 2 outs, though, as Conley's looking to get on base today. Get some more runs for his team. As he pops it up, the third, and they can't get there in time. The catcher could not read the ball, but it does stay foul, luckily for Plymouth, so no damage done. Always frustrating when you can't make those kind of plays, but it is what it is. You got to pretend it didn't happen and just throw that strike.
Yeah, and it looked like the umpire called an infield fly there, but he didn't catch it, and it was also in foul territory, so it's not an out, even with the infield fly.
It's another pop-up. That one's looking to also be out of play. Near the bullpen.
Yeah, down Plymouth State side.
Gives me Tampa Bay Ray vibes with the bullpens just being kind of out in the field, you know. Another pop-up, but that will go out of play as well.
Yeah, 3 in a row, and Kent almost, got him out just a couple foul balls ago. I mean, the catcher just couldn't see it.
Yeah, it must be a little frustrating for the pitcher to have that out, but the defense just can't come through, and now you have to find a new way to get this batter out here. As the pitch comes in, inside, that'll make the count 2-2. Kent just looking for his put-away pitch here. As Conley's looking to do some damage as the pitch comes in. Cut on and foul tip. Almost had the strikeout, but just stayed alive.
Yeah. Conley's had quite a few, has like 9 lives during this at bat, basically.
As he hits that foul once more. Not even a full count yet. He's just staying alive here.
Yeah, got another chance after they couldn't catch that foul pop-up.
This will be Kent's 10th pitch of the at-bat here. Pretty good duel going on. As another foul ball out of play.
Yeah, I don't know if he's maybe had the opportunity or not. Had the opportunity to maybe face him before, maybe in high school in a practice or something. I don't know, but
yeah, they seem to know each other like at least baseball-wise, pretty well. So, as that little high, that'll make it a full count here on the 12th pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah, bases juice too.
Pretty exciting outcome, hopefully. And the pitch. Pops it up, but that one looks like it's going to be in play as the right fielder will get there to put it away. That was Rives putting that ball away for the second out of the top of the ninth. As Daft will come up. Base is still juice, so even though there are 2 outs, Keene State can still do some damage here. As you know, as we keep mentioning, these are the situations Coach Blood really wants Keene to capitalize on.
Yeah. Yeah, lengthy at bat. Conley just didn't win it in the end.
As that's hit, fair past the right fielder. That'll get 2 in. As Daft will roll into second. What a good at bat for Daft there, as that will make it 13-3.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch once again are Keene State against, in a lefty-lefty matchup. They've been doing that all day, and they did it. Daft did it once again right there, and it paid off. And good hitting there. Drive in a couple more after Conley lost that battle, lengthy battle.
And Tommy Ehlers, again, pretty good person you want up to bat at this situation. The leadoff, 2 for 5 with a walk. Looking to do some more damage as he thought about it, but is able to hold up for ball 1. As he hits that to third, third baseman is there, fires to first, and he's out a very close play. Almost beat that out. As Keene State drives in 2 more by the double thanks to Daft on the Owls Media Network.
College sports fans, get ready for game day with officially licensed merchandise from the NCAA official online shop, ncaa.com/shop. Get the whole family geared up with the best collection of apparel and accessories, including t-shirts, sweatshirts, headwear, championship gear, and more. Visit the NCAA shop for today's special offer and rep your favorite team now. Only at ncaa.com/shop.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place. With live broadcasts of multiple championships across all divisions, with exclusive access.
This is your ticket to the NCAA tournament.
And highlights for every single championship. Stay in the game all season long with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
Welcome back to the Owls Media Network as we're in the last half of the game here. We have a new pitcher, Kyle Pilardi, 4.91 ERA, 1.36 WHIP. No wins or losses on the season, but pretty good stats so far. Nichols obviously pitched an amazing game, I think. In those later half of the game, he threw a little bit more pitches than maybe Coach Blood wanted him to, so not able to get that complete game, but nonetheless, 8 innings pitched. He gave up 2, and there was one given up on an error. I'm not sure if that counts as an earned run for him or not.
No, yeah, but yeah, great work today.
Yeah, very good outing for him. As Kyle Pilardi is looking to put it out, and we have new players at
the corners.
We have Pearson at third and Mayer at first.
Yeah, Malik Pearson and taking over third, Trent Mayer at first. Mark Barrett stays in left field as well.
As Pilardi throws his first pitch to Crane, which is hit. That is past the center fielder. Chugging for 2. He gets in there. First pitch, first hit for, that's actually a second hit, sorry, for Crane, as he goes 2 for 4 on the day. That got past Ehlers out there. Pretty good piece of contact for Crane. As Sokolsky is up to bat, looking to get some ninth inning magic going here.
Yeah, a lot is going to be needed for Plymouth State, down 10.
As that is hit, and that is going to drop in for another hit for Sokolsky. That will make him 3 for 5 on the day, or 3 for 4, excuse me.
Yeah, he's been good up there today.
So Plymouth State threatening with runners on the corners, down 13-3.
A lot of early swings from Plymouth. I mean, might as well.
Yeah, change it up. See what you can do. As Pilardi throws in. That is low. Plymouth State doesn't want to go down without a threat here. They don't want to go down quiet. They want to make some noise. Go down with the ship, you know. As Pilardi throws in for a strike. That'll be 1-1.
Yeah, I mean, game's only been 2 hours and about 35 minutes or so, but the last few innings have definitely dragged out quite a bit with the pitching changes, and obviously the Owls capitalizing, getting plenty of runs.
As that is hit to third, looking for 2. And Rives able to beat out the throw to first, but they still get 1 out of that.
Yeah, good play by Pearson. 13-3. Obviously, give up the run, get the lead runner there, and get that first out.
That is down and away for ball number 1. Next pitch coming in. As that runs pretty close inside, but able to get out of the way, is Hicks.
Almost drilled him.
Yeah, pretty close there. That'll make it a 2-0 count. Don't want a repeat of last game with 4 total batters hit by pitch on both sides of the same coin there. As that is grounded to third. No chance for a double play as it's thrown to first in time for the out. And that will make 2 outs for Plymouth here.
Yeah, good play there by Pearson, and nice dig at first as well by Mayer. A couple of seniors in the game.
Yeah, both new guys in the game here.
Just get that second out. Nice play at third.
Pilardi looking to close it out here as Curtis looking to keep it alive for Plymouth. As that's low for ball 1. And that's a strike. Low strike for strike number 1. That'll be an even 1-1 count. 2 outs. 13-4 Owls. 46 degrees outside on this Saturday afternoon. First of 2 games in this doubleheader. As that is called a ball, even though that looked like it was in the same spot as that first strike.
Yeah, it looked pretty good from Pilardi there.
I'm sure he wanted that one, but nonetheless, it is a 2-1 count. Plymouth State rooted him on. As that is strike 2. Plymouth down to their final strike of the game. Looking to go down with a fight here. As that's popped up, but out of play. Out behind the fence of the home plate.
practically like rivers behind us.
I was going to say,
all
it looks
the snow
like
melt.
the Keene State River flowing beautifully behind us.
Glistening in the sun.
Yep. Maybe some fish in there. And here's the pitch. That'll get by him. Moving to third is the runner. That'll make it a 3-2 count. So the runner on third will be on the go for this pitch here. As we said, Plymouth State is down to their last strike. As Curtis is looking to put this ball into play here. But Pilardi's looking to put it away. We'll see what happens. As Pilardi strikes him out. And that will be the game for Keene State. Pretty dominant performance, 13-4 today. As they really improved upon what Coach Flood wanted them to in their last outing, really capitalizing on those extra runs that they needed to get, and that led to a win behind a dominant performance by Nichols as well. Really good outing by Keene State in this first half of the doubleheader.
Yeah, just good effort all around from the Owls in this one. Obviously a big win at the end of the day, and not too long a ball game at the end of the day as well. Got some good pitching, got a lot of good hitting. Just seemed to do a lot of things right in that first game, and gotta love that. Watching this one today.
Yeah, couldn't have asked for a better performance, really. Good momentum into the second game. And this is an LEC win, and the Owls will go on to have a 500 record, looking to make it a positive record after the next game. But yeah, Keene State really showed out today, and everyone had a hit, I'm pretty sure. For the most part, everyone did really good. Coach Flood, got to be happy with that performance.
Yeah, good effort today from the Owls, and look forward to the next game coming up here probably just about a half hour.
Thank you for joining us on the Owls Media Network.
You have been watching a Keene State Athletics broadcast on the Owls Media Network. Please tune in to our next broadcast, and thank you for watching.